My name's Casper Jones. I handcraft skateboards for Life Skateboards, and you're watching Days with Casper. Today we're just going to load up the long press. If you're watching after the live, thank you for boosting my watch hours. You're rad. I'm going to share this to a couple other platforms real quick. That's weird. I've never had that little goals thing down in the corner. But so I'm going to grab the first layup here. So if you're unfamiliar with what we're doing here, this is Life Skateboards. What's up, Hopeton? We're throwing 4 boards into the long press today. Forgive me if I'm moving slow. I dislocated my shoulder a couple days ago. Put it back in the same fall. It was a great time. Gonna take a little bit of a break off of skating for that one, but it is what it is. It's all stuff I tend to do before the live, but I didn't today. Yeah, it was bad. It was dumb. Don't worry, I got the clip after, but it's okay. All right, so if you guys are new to the stream, you're watching Days with Casper. This is how skateboards should be made at Life Skateboards. Here at Life, we do everything a little bit different. Ensure that our end product is a high quality, long-lasting skateboard. Made to last, not just pretty trash. And you can get one of your own at lifeskateboard.com. Ooh. Yeah, we're going to be taking our time on these today because this is hurting. Hurting pretty good to do this. But if you enjoy what you're watching, share it with your friends for me. If you'd like, you can buy supers. Just make sure if you do, you put in the notes what you'd like me to write inside the skateboard for you, because I'm going to write a little note in there if you buy a super. And don't forget, you can get these boards at lifeskateboard.com. Ooh. So what you're watching me do right now is hand roll the glue on these veneer. The reason we hand roll the glue is we want to give you full glue coverage on every side of every ply inside of your skateboard. A glue machine is going to skip your top and bottom ply because it wants the, you don't want glue on the outside of your face plies. Here we do it by hand so we can make sure you get full coverage and we can guarantee against a deland for you. What's up, Kai? Thanks for tuning in today. If you guys have any questions about board making, anything like that, feel free to ask. Am I pronouncing that incorrectly, Kai? K? There you go. I love skateboarding too. It's my whole life. I'm in here making skateboards with a very painful right shoulder because I dislocated my shoulder skateboarding. Isn't that fun? What the hell is it like to make boards? I mean, it's rad. It's pretty fun. It's awesome. I love it. I love what I do, and I'm happy to do what I do. You can get one of these boards at lifeskateboard.com. Buddy, what is that grip tape? You love skateboarding. I'm confused how this could be grip tape. So this is the glue that keeps the plies together. You confused me on that one. Good boy. There you go. That was for your birthday there, buddy. Did that make your day? I hope it did. Awesome, Hopeton. Yeah, I do a lot of these lives on here since this is one of the few times in the process that I can watch the camera the whole time. Maria, you're watching from Brazil. Thanks for tuning in. I sure am, John. We're going to be gluing up four to load up the long press today. I'm going to be kind of spreading my workout as much as I can this week. Like I said, I dislocated my shoulder on Saturday and popped it back in, and it's really weak and really painful. So we're just going to load this one up today and move on from there. If you're unfamiliar with what you're watching Life Skateboards be made. Wow, thank you, Ibram. That means the world to me. Real quick here, I'm going to tote you guys around. And I'm going to tape this up. We tape up the ends of the boards before we put them in the press. That way they don't slide around inside the press, if that makes sense. We're going to glue up 4 of these and then load them up into the press. And you guys can see the glue squeeze out the ends. Look real nice. And then I'll give you a short little tour of the shop, and then we'll answer any questions you guys have and end the live. Sound like a good plan for today? What prints do we do? What's your skateboard shop? Kai, it's lifeskateboard.com is where you can check stuff out. We got over 77 shapes on there. Check us out and get exactly what you need. It's Mash. What prints do you do? We do all of our prints with hand-carved lino blocks. So we've got a local artist, Ben Blakely, that we have commissioned to do a lot of those blocks. If you go to lifeskateboard.com, it'll kind of cycle through all the ones that we have. By the way, guys, if you like what you're watching, double tap the screen so YouTube knows it and recommends it to people. Dang it, Teddy. I'm sorry. Doing that just hurt so bad. God damn it. But the work has to get done. Whew, it's all right. No worries. I did it to myself. We were at the second park on a 4-park trip yesterday, or on Saturday, and it happened on, like, I don't know, what was that, like 20 minutes into being at the park, just going for a frontside air over the channel, and then I forced myself to land it anyway, and then continued to skate all day. Not too smart, but it is what it is. It's just a little weak on me right now. Hi there, Nick. So no, we don't do that. Although photorealistic boards are super cool and using heat transfer for it's super easy, we use hand-carved lino blocks here. Wow. Thank you, Reacts. I like you. I have wanted to be a smartass so many times and say that, but I don't want to be a smartass because I, as a viewer on YouTube, don't know how to do those things. So I'm all new to this. I tried to put a bunch of information in the description, but... Oh, thank you, Asnick. Yeah, this is the step 1 of the process here. Sometimes you'll catch me shaping, sometimes you'll catch me applying graphics, sometimes you'll catch me at the skate park. Sometimes you'll catch me playing with the dog. You never know. These lives are fun, I think. What? How old is the board above me? That one, I think that was like my 3rd or 4th board that I had here at Life. It's a double knuckle. So that's probably been there for like, let's see, I probably got off of that like 4, maybe 3 years ago. And that's probably only 2 years old now that I think about it. Hey. Nick, are we the same person and we don't know it? Is that what we're finding out right now? Hey, maybe I should do that. I used to put a sign on the wall. Well, I think the issue is that I move around a lot for my lives. This isn't what I do all day. I've made some signs that have like our website and stuff like that, but I'm gonna figure something out for that for sure. Yeah, I'll definitely do that for sure. Figure out a way to add that to the signs that I made. I've got the signs in the other room. They don't really work very well in here. I had them set up on that cabinet, and then of course, whenever I set it up, there's always going to be something I need out of there in the middle of the live. And ask Nick. I don't know about that. I bet you got a glorious head of hair, bud. And if you don't have to tell us. Hats with the name on it, but I'm pretty well known for this hat here. It's all good. People see life. I say it all the time. I enjoy that this is an interactive stream. I've been doing these streams for quite a while now. They translate into sales pretty well through communication. I'd rather people talk to me to get to it, you know what I mean? I don't know about that. Read my hat. I can't read, so you better tell me what it means. Making skateboards. These are, so if you guys are just now joining, you're watching Days with Casper. I'm making skateboards for Life Skateboards. Here at Life, we handcraft all of our boards, and you can get these boards at lifeskateboard.com. Once again, that's lifeskateboard.com. You'll be able to find over 77 shapes available on our website, and there's quite a few more that will be available once we update the website very soon. Michael, that's a good question. So here at Life Skateboards, we've been making boards since 2012. What we pride ourselves on is that we're really damn good at all wood construction boards. We looked at what the industry was doing, kind of looked at the corner cutting from the industry and changed those things. We do long press and cure times. We apply our glue by hand, and we apply our graphics with a no-stress graphic application process. So our boards are significantly stronger than the other all-wood construction factory boards on the market. So we've never really needed to branch into fiberglass or anything like that to add to the strength of the board. These boards are extremely strong. They last a long time. We guarantee them against delam. I definitely understand the mentality of like all wooden boards are the same, because I was in that boat for a long time before I worked for this company and before I rode the boards. I fell in love with the boards before I even was one of the guys making them. I was working in a skate shop down in Indianapolis, going through a deck a week, which was part of my pay. I was pretty heavy-footed, skating every day, multiple times a day. And I just kind of settled that all factory boards were going to last the same and they're going to break no matter what. Somebody got a Life board in my hand, and it started lasting me a month when everything else lasted me a week, which is pretty significant at the time. Whew. So I fell in love, and then what, like 2 years later, I'm here making them. I was here making them. Why don't, hey Mr. Geo, I'd highly suggest you try our skateboards before making suggestions about it. Once again, this is how skateboards should be made. It's what the title of this live is, in case you're wondering. This isn't Casper looks for advice. Player one, that entirely depends on how many you guys order. Just go to lifeskateboard.com and get one. Absolutely. You got a 10? Leighton, you know what? Leighton, I might go ahead and, just for you, stick around to shape your 10. You know what? Leighton, I got a question for you. Do you want your 10 to be done on a live, or do you want it to be done in one of the Life Take Shape videos? How about that? Tony Hawk. Hey, Bobby, good, nice meeting you too. How come everybody I meet that I run into on YouTube is Bobby? We got Bobby Reeder. Now we got Bobby D. On Saturday, we took a trip around southern Indiana and ran into Bobby over at Switchyard Park. Oh, you're gonna order it? That's crazy. There's a 10 on the shape list for me to do. So, all right, sweet. Yeah, that's good because the Life Take Shape videos that I've been doing, they pretty much get made every time somebody orders a shape that I haven't done the video for. So that's gonna be perfect, bud. Stoked on that. You're in Terre Haute and you didn't tell me. Where'd you go, Sheridan or Voorhees? And if you went to Voorhees, I hope you told all my friends hi. Hey, thank you guys. Yeah. Double tap the screen for me. Nate's got the right idea there. If you like what you're watching, double tap that screen. I really appreciate it. Joe, I mean, they still make those, but you can take any board and kind of over clear coat it if you want. They still make them though. We just don't do that here. Every once in a while, it's called Everslick. We do Azonic. So we ship all over the world. International shipping is a flat rate. Unfortunately, international shipping sucks right now. Sorry about that. But because it's a flat rate, order with some friends. We lose some on shipping. You save some on shipping, but we sell multiple boards, so it's worth it to us. Lucas, that's a bit of a loaded question there. What's the best board size to start skating with? That's not really how it works. It's really going to depend on what you want. A lot of people start skating on like 825-ish, but then they get stuck on one size thinking that's what they need. They don't really move up or move around. I usually have people stand on a bunch of widths, tell me what's comfortable, and don't tell them what the sizes are, and go from there. Whew. If you really want to get something safe, get yourself an 825 with 825 trucks, because trucks are going to work with a quarter-inch give, and quarter-inch gives bigger or smaller. So then you're going to have 825 trucks, and you'll be able to bounce over to 8.5 or 8 from there, or 8.3 or 8.1. Obviously, it's not going to be super perfect or comfortable when you got trucks that are smaller than the board or bigger than the board. But I'd say maybe start off with an 8 with an 825 with 825 trucks, and then you can bounce around to figure out what you want. Now, if you're checking what your wheelbase should be, when people order boards from us, I always have them ask for a double drilled wheelbase, so then they can try multiple stuff. All right. Tape this up, and we got one more, and then I'll give you guys a short little tour of the shaping room, and we'll move along. Hey, thanks, man. And if you want to, really responsive on Instagram, it's Stranger Casper on Instagram. If you have any questions, feel free to ask there. I'm hoping this hurting doesn't keep me from work tomorrow. So I'm gonna be real honest with you guys, I'm hurting pretty good right now. I saw a D-Nice in there though. That made me hurt a little less. Oh, well, you're in the best place for him, Bobby. Especially if you're running around with Road Dog. Of course, Lucas. There we go. D-Nice, I didn't even read your message until after I had already said D-Nice is here. That's funny. Oh, I didn't move it. Sorry. I needed to get some more glue here. And there's only one size knife that we use here. And for irony's sake, Roll America right there. Hey, what's up, Annette? Thanks for tuning in. We're just gluing stuff up today. It's going to be a little bit of a short live. I hurt my shoulder this weekend, so I'm going to be spreading my workout as much as I can this week. Oh, I can guess what you're trying to say, but I'm not sure. Can somebody translate that for me? Right? It's a dangerous one, too. The hinge on it sucks. We found that while we were cleaning out a house. I did not spend money on that. I promise you, I would not be spending money on that. Yes, sir. Making skateboard decks here for Life Skateboards. If you want one of these decks, you can go to lifeskateboard.com and pick out exactly what you want. We've got over 77 shapes to choose from. Okay, that's what I thought too. Thank you, Remorse. I'm so sorry. We use maple here at Life Skateboards. Maple's tried and true, and it's just what we use here. We do have some bamboo, but maple is a very strong yet malleable wood, and we have an extremely deep concave for our boards. That's likely why we're sticking with maple. I'm not the decision maker here at Life Skateboards, but that's likely it. Yeah, that was actually Andre the Giant's fingerboard. What's up, man? Ooh, thanks for tuning in. Good to see you in here. Ooh, and don't forget, guys, double tap that screen so YouTube knows you like what you're watching. Because in a minute here, you're going to see me struggle with the jacks after I dislocated my shoulder 48 hours ago. Oh, he said baby knife. Okay. Now I know. Maple is definitely the best. So I just went on that rant for literally no reason because I thought it was bamboo, you thought it was bamboo, but now it means a little knife? We don't know. Oh man, I really need to work out some Spanish here. Somebody play translator for me today. Because it sucks. I'm sure dude knows more than one language, and I'm sitting over here struggling with the one language I know and barely understanding what he's saying. I barely speak English very well, so. You're accurate there. Yes, it's lifeskateboard.com. If somebody wants to put that in the chat for me, it's lifeskateboard.com. Thank you, guys. I really needed a translator. But I'm going to use that jumping off point there to explain the difference between a brand and a company. A brand doesn't make their own product. They have their graphics branded onto a product that somebody else makes. We make our own products here at Life Skateboards. All right, gluing up these last here. And then we'll do a little tour of the shaping room, answer any questions you guys got before I end the day and head out of here. Thank you, David. And I'll even give you guys a little breakdown of what's inside your skateboard, why we do what we do, stuff like that. Unfortunately, we haven't extended the Wi-Fi over to the studio, so I won't be able to go show you guys the graphic application process, but if that's something that you really want to see, you can get into my other lives that I've posted. I do get into graphic application every once in a while. That was before we got Wi-Fi here. I will say the playback's pretty shoddy. For those lives that were over in the studio, that was why we had to get Wi-Fi. Quentin, I've actually haven't seen a barber in, dang, it's been like 12 years now. It's been a long time. The last barber I saw is in the other room, actually. The Mac wheel in the other room ripped out the most hair that I've had removed off my head in my life. And that's why I put my hair up when we're in the other room working. Alright. I'm gonna get these moved over here and then I'll take you guys over with me. We'll load up the press, get it raised up there, and I'll give you guys your little tour. Hey there, Casper's keeper. I'm a little confused on you, Joe. I set you up looking at the wrong press. So this here is the long press. We fit 2 long molds into here, and then usually there's a youth press up here, but we are just going to put that in there empty right now. So first step is going to be place the layups in here and align them inside the press. If the alignment's off, the whole pressing is off. You got to be a little careful there. These plastic pieces here just separate the boards from each other and keep a little bit of glue off of the press itself. Before we did the live today, I took the orbital and cleaned up some of the excess glue on the faces of the molds. All right, so there's that. And we got a slide. Oh, this thing, that's where it was. I thought I placed everything on the other side there. So you gotta slide this in there. This creates your bottom mold, and then has the lower part for the upper mold. Just making sure everything's nice and aligned here. Alright, plastic in here again. Don't forget, guys, double tap that screen if you like what you're watching. Let YouTube know it. Alright, now I just got to fit the upper mold and the youth mold in there just for... Like I said, alignment's extremely important, so I'm going to double and triple check that. And then we will get to raising these up by hand. Now these used to be hooked up to pneumatic jacks, but we've recently moved the shop from Muncie, Indiana to New Palestine, Indiana. So we're going to raise them up by hand. May take a little extra work, but still gets the same job done. All right. Go ahead and pop you guys down here. And if you guys are enjoying what you're watching, please double tap the screen for me. I greatly appreciate it. Yeah, this is the best part. Can't disagree with you there. So what you're going to be trying to look out for is glue squeezing out the side of the press. Double check the back alignment there. And if someone is currently making a joke about me milking skateboards, it's pretty accurate. What type of wood do we use? Maple, Great Lakes, or Canadian maple to be more specific. Got one jack moving slower than the other. Thank you. I sure am. Mainly, I just want to show that we don't really have a lot of things to hide here at Life Skateboards. There's a lot of manufacturers that keep their processes kind of secret. Got something to hide. It is what it is. Oh. But I like people to see the process of the boards they make, especially since I go live pretty much every time I clock in here, unless I'm already making a video. So if you order a board from us, you're likely going to end up seeing it get shaped live. So since these aren't pneumatic jacks and I can't time it off with the pops, what I tend to do now is go until it can hold my body weight. And unfortunately, this shoulder is fucked. I mean, this shoulder is hurt. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that. Oops. So I'm just gonna go back and forth with my left shoulder here. All right, and there's that. So you can see the glue start to squeeze out the edge right there. One good, no, we don't make skateboards here, but there is a company called Makeshift Snow Skates that's bought boards from us and turned them into snow skates. Sorry, Professor Oak. I'm sorry. The glue was what I was putting down at the beginning, bud. So real quick, here's our website here. It's lifeskateboard.com. Why do I have it both directions? Because I have no clue which direction the screen is right now. Thanks, Professor Oak. I appreciate it. See, all I needed to do was apologize, right? What you see in this room here are the templates. So these are all the different shapes so that the board can be cut out into. Charlie, Professor Oak, he can't lie to me. He sent me on so many missions as a small child. I had to fill out so many Pokedexes for that guy. What? Oh. Oh, yeah. Sorry, I had to keep up with the chat there for a second. Professor Oak, we have an understanding here on this channel, and I appreciate you. Is it difficult to read the URL? Well, Sofa King. What's the best for all those things? I mean, I am a proponent of popsicles aren't necessary. You can always learn how to skate anything. If you're not really comfortable with anything yet, you can start off with a square tail and there is no adjustment. So maybe getting our mid twin, our small twin, or a big twin. Here, I'm going to pull the template, but remember, this is not the board, this is a template. So this is what the shape is cut out on. This is a mid-twin template right here, where it tapers towards the center, widens at the truck bed, and then gets squared off right here, and it's symmetrical. So this one's 8.6 on the truck bed. There's one that's 9.1 on the truck bed, and one that's 8.1 on the truck bed. And then if you go on our website, the mid-egg twins are a different range of sizes. So I would suggest that if you don't want to get boring and go with a popsicle. But if you want to go with a popsicle, go with a popsicle. We got all kinds here. But then, real quick, I'll walk you guys through the process here. How big do the low card hats run? Big. We're past that one there. When my hair is a rat's nest, it still fits on my head, if that gives you any idea. I'm a little confused on that one too, David. Thank you, David. You'll find we have fun here sometimes. Sometimes we do. Sometimes I yell at people. Sometimes we talk about sobriety, skateboarding, all kinds of fun stuff. Petro, why does everyone ask anybody about it with a shapeboard? That question. What do I think of Andy Anderson's new shape? Well, I would take a look at our twin shapes and then ask that question again. But ciao, Berleek. It's all right, D-Nice. Of all time? Ooh, that is a tough question. Well then, yeah, go with the square tail, I would say, if you go with our mid-twin. No, we don't, but, we have flat rate shipping. Here, you know what, bud? There's been a language barrier here, but here's not a language barrier. There's a website. See ya. See ya, man. Oh, Mega, you popped right in. Batro. What? What do I think of his deck? Because my opinion doesn't matter too much. I think that it's a little non-creative and it's based off of other company shapes, and I think that it is what it is. It's based off of other shapes. So that's my opinion on it. And people are going to not like that opinion because they're not board makers. So, what's up, holy shiz? Sorry, Batro, there were some other things being talked about there. All I asked you to do is go to the website of the, live of the people that are making boards right here and check out a shape and then decide for yourself what that opinion is. But thank you. I'm not a board collector, I'm a board maker. Sorry, bud. Whew. Off the books. Hey, you're still skating. Bucky Lassick was definitely a top skater. Oh man, I didn't answer the favorite skater question. We like get Jim Gray. Big influence. That's a good question, Shane. They are 1/20th on the crossband and 1/16th on the vertical plies. We make them crazy. Well, what you want? You want a 1986, a 1986.5? You want that's 1989? Or you want a 1990? You want a oh, that's not a fishtail. We'll stop right there. There's a bunch of fishtails right there. It's not really that odd. So I mean, his shape that's current, it looks a lot like the double vision shape, which is what we based our twin off of that we've had for a very long time. I think that popsicles being the way that popsicles wasn't really that was the easiest thing to skate. It was that the industry was telling everyone what the easiest thing to skate was because they're the easiest thing to make. Taking from a guy who makes funky shapes and popsicles, way quicker to make a popsicle than a shapeboard. So I think that's what happened, and now that really doesn't matter because the majority of the process is automated, which I've got negative opinions about that too, but we'll see. We make maple skateboards, yes. I don't longboard, unfortunately, anymore. When I did, it was a drop down, drop through. It definitely is, Tomic. I mean, so here's the progression of my personal board shape, and I keep getting told it looks like but it doesn't. So I started off. Let's see. We've got the first one. Alright, so this is the third. I've made 3 versions of my shape here at Life Skateboards. The first one was funky. I basically wanted to create something as weird as possible while still keeping its function. I took my favorite shape, the Stinger from Life Skateboards, cut off everything I didn't use, and it ended up looking pretty unrecognizable. Very square, but still fished out tail. We ended up realizing that there was a weak point right here. So we beefed it up on the second version, which unfortunately pushed it to the wider concave, so it wasn't as tight of a concave. So I had been skating this for a while and then finally decided I needed to change it, and this is my new shape. So it's got the same curves as the other one, opened up the nose quite a bit more, gave it a knuckle on my nose just like we've had on our knuckle, and then took our 9-inch popsicle and shortened my tail with it there. So if that gives you any idea of how people decide on their shapes, my original design here, the point of it was take weight off of everything I didn't touch and give myself ergonomic curves for grabs, front foot impossible wraps, and always have this curve right here to push my heel into to push it around. And let's say you're doing like a front disaster to front Smith, be able to dig your toes in just past there in that curve and yank it back. So on all of these shapes, I've maintained those curves. But on the third one here, I wanted to give myself more surface area because I realized how difficult I was making crooked grinds for myself. So this actually has another angle right there that sits flat when I do a crooked grind. I still kept all the curves, but rounded off the tail to give myself some versatility. Ooh. We good? It froze up on me twice. Kept the knuckles so I have the option of a square tail. But all right, guys, I think I'm gonna get off of here pretty soon. Rose, that's incorrect, unfortunately. Pep, buddy, I'm sorry, I'm hurt right now. Yeah, if you check out lifeskateboard.com, you will definitely see something you like. But Rose, I mean, they're for how shoes are made. When I get off of here and find out who's been blowing up my phone and making my live freeze, I'm going to yell at them. A lot. A bunch. A ton. They're going to get smacked through the phone. Hello? 1 second. Whoa, hey. Tell Jackson he wants to say hi to the live real quick. We got a visitor here, guys. That was scary. We got a visitor. We got this guy.
I'm here.
This is Jax. He rides for the team. Came to pick up a board. Which board did you get?
This one. There was 2. I didn't even see the other one. I just grabbed it.
Nice. You're going with twins now?
That is he's.
Huh?
Huh?
You're going with twins?
No. Just for now.
Oh.
Because he said that I can just use this one until
he gets back?
Yeah. And then make the popsicle.
That's a good strategy. So remember, guys, when you got somebody that's stuck on popsicles, you tell them you don't have popsicles, and then you make them skate your favorite shape. So then when they come back for another board, they want that shape again.
Maybe. We'll see. We'll see.
He'll forget that I just told him the strategy, but just so you know, that was my first shape from popsicles.
Maybe I'll love it.
Yeah, I hope you do. I got your hat, so
My hat?
you guys stick around. Go to this website. It's in my car. So, Jax is on the Life team. second most recent team member,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, because we
Yeah.
just asked Jake recently. But say hi to Jax, guys. Jax is gonna leave
Hi,
with
chat.
me. All right, we're gonna get me your shirt, and then I'm gonna get back on here. It is pretty. It's never this way in here. It's in my garage sale or whatever. It's not at a garage sale. Yeah, you got that horse? Ooh. Sorry, guys. I'm gonna grip a board on live for Jackson today. Commercial break? Yes, we were. Sorry about that. Jack's got a mid-twin. And we're gonna grip it.
I'm back.
And he's back. I don't want to get dust all over your grip tape.
And it's so cool in here. It's so cool in here.
You've never been in here?
Yeah.
You serious?
Yeah.
You've never been in your board sponsor's board manufacturer?
No. I always thought it was bigger.
You guys can come visit and realize the same thing. 'Cause Bobby thought the same thing when he came to visit. Careful with that. That's the one that tried to kill me.
The grizzly.
This is a small twin, not a mid-twin. That's like an 8-1, isn't it? We're finding out. So you just want it straight across?
Yeah.
You want your life showing?
Sure. What
That's
is
not a
this
straight edge.
one? What's this one?
That's the aggro, designed by Lou Ross. You're over here asking the good questions for the live. These are the questions you guys should be asking. What are you doing? What the heck? It doesn't end up straight. I'm sorry.
It's fine.
Oh, wait. Ha, look at that factory. I do get to get it straight.
Is this one actually this tiny when you make it?
Yep, that's the scoop. It comes off of one of the really long molds, and then this part ends up being completely flat because it's the center of the board. He's asking about the scoot. You can find that one on lifeskateboard.com. This thing. Fun. Probably fits in your backpack. I've never seen your backpack. That's not my problem. You guys coming to Remember November?
What?
You guys gonna come out to Remember November on November 8th?
What's that?
My contest at LP?
Probably.
Good.
Did you see the new thing for the Greenfield Park?
I did.
It's a lot bigger than I thought.
There's some confusing things there, but...
Listen, I'm only excited for the stair.
I'm excited for the half bowl, to be honest. I will really wish that Greenfield would have listened and... Really wish Greenfield would have listened and believed hunger when they said they knew how to handle a drainage situation. So then you guys could have got like a deep bowl.
You know, the bowl guys can deal with that.
You'll be a bowl guy one day.
When I'm older.
Like when I got my first board sponsor, I didn't know how to carve bowls. They put me in their bowl and told me I was done if I picked my front wheels up.
Is that what's gonna happen to me?
It sure is.
Never come to the life bowl.
Oh.
No, I know how to cruise. I know how to cruise a little bit.
You pick those front wheels up?
No.
Good.
If I have loose trucks.
Good. Let me grab yours. This has definitely been used for this.
That makes sense. Start your own fingerboard company.
We won't do that, but we may start a handboard company.
Really? Mm-hmm. I'm really good at handboarding.
The scrap is upstairs, but you'll see. That's the only thing I can do. My hands have been broken so many times.
Did you say there's a handboards upstairs?
No, the scrap that makes sense to make a handboard. Like the scrap that we cut off the veneer is the exact size you need. And we can do handboards in 4-plies, but there's just way too many people doing fingerboards.
I love to make the handboard, life handboard.
I want you to do a trick and then lean down and do a trick on that, and then throw that board and lean down and do a trick on the fingerboard. We don't have live fingerboards, but
I saw that one guy make
Robotop.
That was awesome.
If you guys don't know who Robotop is, he's a guy from the UK that makes replica fingerboards of his favorite shapes. He's made my shape 3 times now.
Does he sell that shape?
He usually makes whatever he wants and then sells it on a shop, but if you message him, he'll make whatever you want. That's Robotop on Instagram. I think he's not a kid. He was like 16 when I met him, making boards and selling them all over the world. You see, one day I was up in Muncie. I had my hair down and I pulled that. Don't pull that.
Don't pull it.
Yes. These spin at extremely high speeds, so then they can grab you. They pull you in. That's what happened to me.
That's not fun.
They don't let go.
I need this one.
Yep. That's how we don't get dust in our cars.
I was on that. I watched the whole live that one night where you.
Sorry about that, guys. Weights got kicked from my channel.
Oh.
Yeah.
Thought you just kicked him from the live. But how?
No, I kicked him from the channel. He was implying that we had done something that required a refund without buying any product from us. So mess with the business, and that's how you get removed. Is it still freezing? All right. There it goes.
Wow.
Is this straight? It is.
It's beautiful.
I'm proud of that. Let's show him. Let's show him. I did a good grip job, guys, and I don't normally grip with normal grips, so I'm proud of myself.
Maybe you could do a grip taping company where you go to people's houses and just start grip taping their boards. Gripping their boards.
I already had a grip tape company.
You did?
Yeah, Bad Luck Club made grip tape.
Well, you gotta restart it.
but I write DKL now, and you can't design DKL. So, all right, guys, I'm gonna walk out with Jack. So, be good.
Bye, chat.
All right. We're also gonna put his board together for him. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. Don't be bad while I'm gone. This is the Make Things Easy tool. Now I just need the Make Things Easy battery. What the heck, Sam? I'll steal it. Yeah. You must have been making wheel wells. Whoever is blowing up my phone, understand that when I get off the live, I'm going to call you and yell at you. Non-stop.
Are you doing something nice for me? I'll broom. With a broom.
He did that on his own accord. Don't forget, guys, he's not getting paid. So it's not what you think it is. It'd be fun if Sam hopped on this live and was like, hey.
I know that.
Give me 1 second here. You guys can't even see what I'm doing here.
Sam's in Gas City, right?
He's in Florida.
Oh. Why is he there?
He's on vacation for a week.
Oh.
So we had to get everything out this morning. This morning I went to the UPS drop-off and filled my entire... What's your front and back truck?
Huh?
What was your front and back? I still got one on there, so.
There's my back truck. Have. Whichever one.
Did you put truck nuts on your board?
No, that was supposed to be a heart, but then it went upside down. We don't have this is the back truck. That was the back.
Guys, real quick,
that's a good idea.
understand that he just lied to me about what that was.
No, I didn't.
You lied to me.
But that's a good idea. I should do
It's
that.
not a good idea.
No, it isn't?
It's not a good idea.
Well, trust me. I
don't think Sam would be happy about it.
I meant to do a heart.
We're going to send you to... So which one is off, your front or back track?
What?
Is this your front or back track?
That's my front.
That's what I thought. Yeah, watch for a corner. Not a good idea. Chad agrees, Jackson. Not a good idea.
What?
Not a good idea. Huh?
Did you say someone agrees?
Yes.
Okay, not a good idea.
Yeah, clearly the internet is the place to source your opinions from.
Yes.
At least my chat is. You guys are good, though.
I trust weights with my life.
I think Weights needs to get a board.
He needs to get a life, and he also needs to get a life.
That too. It was super weird to like troll other people in the chat. That's fine. But if he was a subscriber for like a month. Like he was on every day, and then he started doing that. Forgot how independents hang over the hardware like that. Aces are easier to get on.
Oh, okay.
Alright, so you're having a fire tonight?
Where did that come from?
Well, I've given you some firewood.
Oh, yeah. Maybe. Is this the 13th?
13, that's the 14.6. And
Gosh.
then the 13.6 is the one on top of it. There's
Is that the biggest one you do?
Yep, go in the other room to the last press, and that stack of boards on top of the stack of uncuts. Those are the ones that will become the 14.5s. Yep, bring one in here. So I sent him over there to go grab one of the monster uncuts.
It's wider than me.
Yeah. This thing is 15 inches wide. It'll have a 14-inch wheelbase, or 14.5.
Mom. Mother.
Did he really? Oh, thank you so much. It's her birthday tomorrow.
Oh, good.
So, thank you so much.
I need one of these for fun.
It's a boat, isn't it? Of course. Yeah, well, see, this impact in here is for applying all the templates to the boards, but when I worked in the shop, I also used an impact. So why not? It's called being efficient. If this is the only efficient thing we do in the board making process, and then everybody else is throwing heat transfer on their garbage, I'll be happy.
I've heard about the PVC on the truck. Isn't
Yeah.
that like from a long time ago?
They're called copers. Pull that out carefully.
I don't even think I can reach it.
Oh boy, yeah.
No, I'm too short. Wait.
Maybe don't try that. The wheels on that are so good.
So good in the back.
Yeah, like if you get your weight not perfect, it'll shoot out from under you. That's why all my videos have been ending with me falling.
Look at your tallness. Oh, wow.
This is the Ford from Back to the Future. The original.
Really?
Yeah. Like that's one of the originals from the Voltaire. It's the same Voltaire that Marty McFly had in Back to the Future.
That he rode?
No, this is the original. The Madrid just did a reprint. This is not a reprint.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's heavy.
Yes, it is. I sold that to Sam.
I can't reach. Back up.
I'll throw it back out there. You recognize this? This is Back to the Future. Yeah, you need to listen to your mom.
I'm not riding a bad board. I skated.
All right, thank you. Well, hey guys, I'm gonna get off of here. Thanks for watching. Don't forget, like, share, subscribe, get a life. Tell Jackson hi. What's your Instagram?
_ Jax Ryan.
_ Jax Ryan. Watch him. He's a ripper. He's doing crazy stuff. When did you get back from Florida?
3 weeks ago, 2 weeks.
2 weeks? I didn't even know. That's
remember.
how bad I am at paying attention to
I don't
things.
even remember.
He doesn't. You have an excuse. It's like that's a huge portion of your life.
We got there in September.
Okay. Well, that's still a huge portion of your life compared to a portion of my life. So, all right, guys. Bye. Go away. All right, get a life.